Today on Go Island, we are on stage literally for the 6th annual Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular, and it is quite spectacular here at the Cedar Community Hall. Today on Go Island, guide dogs in training, animals as de-stressors at the University of Victoria, and making a difference through driving. That and more today on Go Island. We're still on stage here at the Cedar Community Hall. The 6th annual Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular previews on Thursday night. I had a little visit to their website and they've already got some sellout shows. I haven't personally experienced this performance before, but it's looking pretty slick. We'll have more from the Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular on this edition of Go Island. We're throwing things over now to Kelly Robinson. Guide dogs are invaluable for people who can't see for themselves, and the training that they undergo starts when they're puppies.
Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. The days of rain, the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland.
Nothing like being right in the middle of the action. This is a dress rehearsal for the 6th annual Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular. Katie Bowen Roberts is the creator. What is the show exactly?
This is the Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular is a singing and dancing extravaganza. We have a cast of 14 performers, including our band members, and we rewrite the show every year, James, Mark, and I, and it's a mix of Christmas music, Broadway, we've got Tom Jones this year, Neil Diamond, a little bit of everything.
It's about the show, and we'll see a little bit of the community hall here later on this edition of Go Island. It's as much about the show as it is an experience. It's an entire experience that you're creating.
Yeah, we tried to create an experience and a tradition for families, friends. Children love it. All ages seem to enjoy the show, and they come together at this time of year, which we find really special.
It's tucked away on Cedar Road. Where do the audiences come from? Travel from a wide range, I would imagine.
Yep, yeah, we have all across the island, Victoria, Courtenay, Comox, Port Alberni, and Vancouver. We have people come from Vancouver, so people who have heard about the show and heard through friends, and yeah.
Some shows sold out already.
Yeah, I think we have about 6 sold out shows and a few almost sold out shows, and we hope to get preview night sold, which is on December 6th, and still a few tickets left for that.
Excellent. We're going to talk to some other of the key creators of different aspects of the Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular later on this edition of Go Island. And just to let you know that tickets for this show running through until December the 22nd are available through the Port Theatre Ticket Centre. It's time now to throw things over to Jen Moran. She's hanging out at the University of Victoria because they are using animals, dogs in particular, I believe, to de-stress. Join the show. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. I've always wanted to be in a show like this, a glittery dress, but they're looking pretty slick. I don't think there's a part for me in this particular show. It is the 6th annual Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular running at the Cedar Community Hall December 6th and through until the 22nd. You can get tickets at the Port Theatre, and we'll be back with more from this very venue on this edition of Go. Still ahead today on Go Island, women build at Habitat for Humanity, driving to better health, and a road trip to the Royal BC Museum. That and more still ahead today on Go. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We are here at the Cedar Community Hall in Yellow Point or Cedar. I think it's kind of in that in-between zone because the 6th annual Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular opens on Thursday night with a preview and runs through until December the 22nd. We are at one of the final dress rehearsals now, and I think I'm a little bit taken by surprise. I had no idea that this was such a well-polished and such a large production. And heading up everything musical is James Mark. How do you you describe the music of this particular show?
Well, there's definitely a lot of different songs that we do. We have 55 songs in this entire production, and a lot of them different styles. We've got some pretty key features. Les Miserables is one of the main features here. We have Neil Diamond as well, and Tom Jones. So some of the highlights there that I'm sure you've heard about. So,
is it hard to find the talent to pull the musical scores off in this area, or is that the easy part?
We all the musicians here are local, so these are all colleagues I've worked with or known for many, many years. So we have a lot of fun. The band has basically been in its original form since the beginning. So yeah, it's a lot of fun getting together with the guys every year. So.
Now, you live music. You're with the Vancouver Island Symphony. You teach at VIU in the music department. You're involved with the conservatory here in Nanaimo. Why do you do this? What does this give you that you don't get from your other musical endeavors?
I think this particular one offers a neat challenge for me. It's a lot of arranging, so I get to get all these different styles of music and put them together in a big show and have it sung and danced to. It's a lot of fun to do. It's really exciting.
And how do you know it's successful with the audience? Do you want them jumping out of their seats singing along?
We get all sorts of response, but generally the buzz between the shows and between the numbers even is immense, and that's a lot of it feels really good to get that. So
lots of growth over the past 6 years?
Absolutely, yeah. It started out relatively small. I think the first year we had 25, maybe even 30 songs, and now we're up to 55, like I said. So it's gotten bigger and better, and every year it's just really exciting. So.
Well, thank you, and congratulations. Thanks for sharing your time. I know time is tight when you're this close to a preview night, which is this Thursday, December the 6th. The Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular runs through until December the 22nd. You can get your tickets through the Port Theatre Ticket Centre. We're going to throw things over now to Mark Hanley. It's called a story called Women Build, Women with Hammers and Chainsaws and Everything Else Construction. This is one of the 55 songs that you will hear in the Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular. That is Sam Plett from Winnipeg, one of the talented cast members that make up this year's traditional Christmas time show. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. I'm Kate Bergen. We're in the Cedar Community Hall experiencing up close and personal a dress rehearsal for the Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular. Runs through until December the 22nd. We're going to throw things over now to Dan Connor. Next story is a heartwarming one. A volunteer dedicates time every week to help people with cancer get to their treatment. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. I'm Kate Bergen. We're here at the gift shop and concession that is inside the Cedar Community Hall, where the 6th annual Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular is taking place. There's a preview night on Thursday, December the 6th, and it runs right through until December the 22nd. You probably want to get your tickets in advance because some shows are already sold out. You can do that through the Port Theatre. Then after they've done the run here, I believe they're moving up to the Sid Williams Theatre in Courtenay. It's time to take a road trip now. Nikki Iwanich in Victoria visits the Royal British Columbia Museum. That'll put you in the Christmas spirit if you're not already. This is an excerpt from the 6th annual Yellow Point Christmas Spectacular. Runs December 6th through until the 22nd here at the Cedar Community Hall. That brings us to the end of this edition of Go Island. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.